Okay, so we heard the news. We talked about this a while back where the Boy Scouts openly accepted gays. Well, now there's a group of defectors who are leading the charge to create a separate organization, a new scouting organization, that's going to strictly adhere to Christian values.
Now, see what they've forced the Boy Scouts to do now is, again, this was like back in the 40s when, African Americans couldn't play sports or they couldn't enter the American beauty pageant, so they had to start their own pageants and own stuff. So now Christians are now forced to start their own Boy Scout troop because of the gays being accepted.
It's not a small movement. We're talking 30,000, leaders and parents that are coming together to make this happen, and it's actually going to happen. It launches in January.
Now, what's going to happen in January when they start this new group? Now you're going to have everybody's minorities or the gays or whatever are going to want to be a part of this group.
Well, that's the whole point. They're not going to be openly allowed to serve in this group. They're going to have to go to the Boy Scouts of America for that.
And groups should be allowed to do that. But in today's world, now you can't even run for homecoming queen now unless you want to be a guy now. You can't have exclusive clubs anymore, and that bothers me a lot. That's a major
I've never had a problem with that. I've always been a free market capitalist. I've always said, listen, even if you want to open a sandwich shop and say, I'm not serving sandwiches to Jews, go for it.
I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that now we're forced to having to cater to everybody when a business owner should be allowed to do what he wants. We just got in this discussion today. Remember we were discussing this about the cake store owner, the guy that refused to make a cake.
I see these stories all the time.
So again, we got
tell our audience, Kluman.
Yeah, the owner, I guess, owns a cake, business, and the same-sex couple came in to order a cake, and he politely refused. He said, I don't believe in that particular type of marriage, and I just politely refused to make your cake.
And he said, just the wedding cake. He said, he serves all kinds of gay customers, regular foods, but he's not going to produce a wedding cake.
So they got all in the tiff, and they sued, and they won.
They didn't win. They didn't tell me they didn't win.
I thought they did win. So now that
I don't think they won anything.
Oh, I hope not.
I don't think it's gone to trial yet.
Because businesses now, we're forced, business owners now, if you don't cater to a certain group or whoever you want, then you have the possibilities of getting sued, and they're trying to ruin your livelihood. Go ahead and live your life, but don't try to ruin other people's lives.
This is what free market capitalism will do. Listen, if you serve sandwiches to everybody but Jews, guess what? Then either the public's going to accept that and buy your sandwiches, or they're going to get pissed off at you. They're not going to buy your sandwiches. They're going to go out of business.
And that's just the way it is.
This is Mr. Happy.
And I'm the G-Man.
We are broadcasting live from the WarZone every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Pacific, G-Man. And guess what?
What is that?
We're in our brand new studio at VegasAllNetRadio.com. What do you think of it?
I think it's awesome. You mean we're at VegasAllNetRadio.com?
You got it, buddy.
Wow.
And I get to destroy you on a weekly basis.
I'm sick and tired of you telling me that you're going to destroy me.
Politics and religion. It's all under fire in the WarZone.
Whatever.
Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Only on VegasAllNetRadio.com.
Yeah.